Hello YouTube, this Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day, and I've been isolated, so I've been buying way too many knives. But I'm wrapping up the knives that Spyderco sent, that package of new knives that they sent just last week. I hope to hear from them this week from more new knives that they'll send. And I've also bought some non-Spyderco knives. So after this knife of the day, between this one and whatever Spyderco decides to send new, the knives of the day will not be Spyderco's. And I'm real excited about the new knives that I have. But I need to stop buying knives. But let's talk about the knife of the day. The knife of the day is a brand new Para 3 with CPM Rex 45 steel. This is not part of the burnt orange Rex 45 series that I've been talking to you about. That sprint run series from Spyderco, they have released both a G-10 burnt orange version and a G-10 and a lightweight version of the Para 3. No, this is a new one, and I'll show you how you can tell the difference. New Spyderco Para 3 with CPM Rex 45 steel and a very unique two-tone G10 handle. Yes, two-tone G10 handle. This is an exclusive from Cutlery Shop. And distributor exclusives are usually around the 500 pieces area. 500, 550 or so. They make an arrangement with Spyderco on a unique knife, variation of a knife. They have to pay for it up front. Now, I say there's 500. If the distributor wants to, they can go back to Spyderco and purchase more, but usually that doesn't happen. So, of course, sold only by Cutlery Shop because it's an exclusive. And I can tell you now, Cutlery Shop right now is releasing, I guess this is going to be a series of knives. I don't know if it's a series of just Para 3s or what, but now they're releasing, right now, I don't have it in hand, another one of these unique two-tone Para 3 Rex 45 knives, and this time it's going to be this bright orange and blue scales as the two-tone. Now, a little bit of history with Cutlery Shop. They have always been doing these wonderful exclusives, Spyderco exclusives, using this orange. And that's why that orange is the common denominator in these things. They have been doing it with orange G10 for quite some time now. But now they've done the two-tone, which is unique. I haven't seen it. Straight from Spyderco factory. So that's what makes it special. It's interesting that they're using Rex 45 steel as well. Now remember, we've talked about the Rex 45 steel, and we're going to talk about it more because Spyderco still owes me 4 of the burnt orange Rex 45 sprint run knives. Rex 45 is the American version of the Japanese HAP 40 steel. Spyderco and others have released knives with HAP 40 steel. Spyderco has used a lot of those on their Japanese-made knives. But this is the American-made, just like the Para 3 is American-made. Super, super high wear resistance. And it's super tough steel as well. It is not a stainless steel. You do have to take care of it. The rest of this is a Para 3. And I'll tell you, there have been so many variations of the Para 3. Some will say it's the perfect EDC knife. Others will say it's the paramilitary 2. Others have another answer that doesn't have Spyderco in it. But this is one of the more popular EDC knives with that two-tone. 3-inch blade, full flat ground blade. The total length, just 7.3 inches. The weight is 3.4 ounces. The G-10 is not super grippy, but it is grippy on this, on both sides. Of course, the bright orange on the show side, this drab olive green on the reverse, drab olive green. And again, Cutlery Shop is going to be releasing something. I think they're nicknaming it Bronco with this bright orange on one side and blue scales on the other. Of course, the Para 3, when it has the G10 scales, they have a big lanyard hole at the bottom, which pushes up the clip a little on the tip up part. On the lightweights, they move this hole on the side and move down the clip a bit. This is really interesting. Now, there's going to be, not haters, this isn't for everyone's taste. I have to admit, when I saw it at first, I saw it on Instagram, and I said, what? Have they run out of ideas? And I'll tell you, there have been so many variations of Para 3s, that's possible. I mean, I have sold a lot of Para 3s, thinning out my collection. Usually I sell them all when I'm thinning out my collection. And right now I have 12 Para 3s sitting in my collection. That's after selling about 10 of them. So they've been out there with a lot of variations. I kind of like it. You know, I think only a distributor exclusive could get Spyderco right from the factory to do something this radical, right? This unique with the two-tone. So I tip my hat with Cutlery Shop on that. And I'm happy they're using Rex 45 too. So, of course, it has the compression lock that we've all come to love, and embedded, I say embedded, it's nested liners, stainless steel liners inside. And they are skeletonized to save on the weight. Once again, a new Spyderco Para 3 with Rex 45 steel and a real unique two-tone G10 handle. Yeah. Bright orange on the show side, drab olive green on the reverse. And of course, that wonderful Para 3. It's going to be interesting to see what people do if they can grab this knife. Of course, these knives go fast because they're super limited. When I say they're in the 500, remember a sprint run is in the 1200 range, 1200 pieces. So these are super, super, super exclusive. You might want to look at that Bronco. I think those are still available. This might be too. The knife of the day. The unique two-tone Para 3 with Rex 45 steel from Cutlery Shop. There's the Paramilitary 2. There is the Delica with HAP 40. Just to give you some size comparisons. And there you have it. I have some exciting new knives. I've got to stop buying knives. I've got some exciting new knives coming your way that are not Spyderco. And my fingers are crossed that Spyderco sends an email sometime this week for new Spydercos to come out. And I'm hoping it's the Rex 45 knives. Remember, we're expecting a lightweight Manix 2, a little native with G-10 and the compression lock, the native Chief, and the Shaman to wrap up that collection, of that Sprint Run collection. I hope you guys are doing well. My mind is crazy. But I hope you're all safe, of course. Happy. I keep throwing happy in. Do something that makes you happy. Mine is being crazy with knives. And I have a big collection of DVDs. Yeah, those are old school, but I love them. And so I'm going through those and trying new versions as I'm isolated. Got a new book, trying to complete all of the new solitaire, 225 different games of solitaire with a collection of playing cards that I have. So, I know, sounds strange, but I'm trying to keep busy. I hope you guys are safe, healthy, and of course, happy. I'm thinking about all of you. I'm going to be doing videos for as long as I can do videos. I wish you guys all the best. You and your families. You take care. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.